Y'all, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl Billy Go, and we got a message for you. All right, welcome to your Capricorn the Chosen One channel. So let's get it cracking with this timeless message. I command in God's name, entities, parasites, evil monitoring spirits, messages, aliens, spirits, reptilians, return back to centers, replace with good, according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua Christ, will, and cloak, uncontaminated, and come. So let's thank you. All right. So this message can start off with like a little download. So I've said this in other videos, but they were making it, and when I say they, like my spirit team, Holy Spirit and them, they were making it apparent that these energies, like these dark galactic beings, are doing whatever they need to do in order to link up with you. Like if you, whoever you seem to like or whoever you take interest of, they're trying to latch on to them so that they can have a connection or have access to you. And this needs to be an access denied. All right. These energies are thirsty for energy. They're thirsty to feed and harvest off of your energy. All right. And you have to be mindful of the ways that they're doing this in the seen and unseen. All right. When it comes to romantic and platonic love, because in this case, we're talking about inauthenticity. Now, there will be those that will be authentic. You don't have to worry about those. I'm not saying they will never have an attachment, because this is why we have to do constant clearings. But let's move on. I command the guys to close the fly protocols like the video over energy stolen from me. According to God, Yahweh, Christ will uncloak, uncontaminated, uncover my soul. We have the Six of Swords here in reverse. Holy Spirit, uncloak, uncontaminated, uncover my soul. Why? With the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why? We have the Knight of Cups. So there's some sort of lack of movement forward, or some sort of stagnancy here, or you feel like there's a lack of flow. Possibly when it comes to just your love life in general. Like some of you guys feel like, what love life, romantic or platonic. You feel like you may not have energies around that you can trust. But let's see. Like, but that doesn't mean that you don't. So the Knight of Cups. So there's some sort of offer. Some of you guys could feel like you keep getting empty offers, or like people who, or beings that keep making empty promises. They may come off as like a charmer. All right. See, liars. Only doing or saying whatever they need to say or do in order to get a response from you. That's not okay. We have the Page of Swords here. So you guys have somebody that's watching you. They're watching you, and they're like, they want to make an offer. They're eyeing you. They think you look good. Okay, I don't know who this is to you. And if this is somebody like that's just platonic, like they really like you in terms of like, oh, they have to be my friend. They have to be my best friend. I have to stay in this person's life. But I'm just kind of wondering, why is this Six of Swords in reverse though? Like, so somebody is not just spying on you like in the physical realm. Somebody's spying on you through spiritual means as well, with the High Priestess here. And this could be means of remote viewing. This could be means of the tarot. This could be the means of going in the Akashic records and spying on you. This could be the means of astral traveling to you and them cloaking themselves so you can't detect that it's them. This could be a means of all right, depending upon who you're dealing with and how far their obsessive is or their intrusion is. Because I told Holy Spirit, my rule of thumb is this: when it comes to remote viewing and those that astral travel and so on and so forth, like, we're going to be in the astral realm, right? Like, eventually the worlds are going to collide. If you have evil intent, no, Holy Spirit automatically get them, spiritual wisdom, whatever you need to do. If there's stuff, because you're going to be going around, if you see somebody that needs help in the trouble and they're in trouble, like, and you're remote viewing and you're just going around, or you astral traveling, let the Holy Spirit know, or let somebody know, hey, I was astral traveling and I saw that such and such is going through this and they need help. But if you astral travel or you're remote viewing just to spy with ill intent to purposely cause something wrong to happen in somebody's life, then I told the Holy Spirit, no, get them. We have gifts for a reason. Use them for good. And I know nobody's perfect. Everybody got shit. I got shit that stink. And so, but you gotta own up to it. So what's this? Why is this Six of Swords in reverse? We have the Three of Cups as the reason why the Six of Swords is in reverse. So this is a group, it's a group effort as to why this is so. So you could be waiting on some movement forward to happen when it comes to like your life in general. It doesn't just have to be in relating to love, right? But there's a group here, or even if it's not in like an all group everywhere, everybody knows each other. There's multiple energies, even if they don't know each other, that is involved in why you feel like you're not having a flow or movement forward. What is this group doing, or what are these energies doing? Holy Spirit, I'm calling because I'm going to compromise. Thank you. So what they're doing is the Empress is in reverse. They're doing something to cause infertility in your life here. And because I know you see like the Empress card usually has like the belly and so on and so forth. And keep in mind, we don't do gender in tarot. Energy is fluid. So regardless of what gender you are, it's like there's energies here that's been trying to manipulate things in your life so they don't grow. So infertility, that's what it means, right? I mean, we can look at it in a birthing sense. That means a person is having a hard time giving birth. They may have several miscarriages. They may have a hard time getting pregnant at all. You know, they may have a stillborn, you know, or other things that can go. Close calls. And so with that being said, that doesn't just have to mean in a baby type of sense in that form. It can mean projects. They trying to do something so you can't give birth to projects, or so your projects won't be fertile, or so whatever business ideas won't be fertile, or whatever you're trying to do, or whatever you're trying to create. You get what I'm saying? So they're not just trying to block your love life, which that's bad too. They've been trying to block all your roads. So somebody, you need to do a road opener. We have a ten of Pentacles here upright with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. So what they're also trying to, so this is divine inheritance here. Shit. You know, it's interesting how this came out in a love reading. Romantic platonic love reading. Okay. Y'all saw that? And so, with that being said, a group of energies has been fucking with your divine inheritance, and that makes sense because your divine inheritance makes up of a lot of things, right? Having good health, having not just any love in your life, unconditional love that's safe and secure, not perfect, right? Financial wealth, financial stability, right? That's our birthright. Your spiritual gifts, make sure that they're functioning and make sure that they're online and working properly. All of that, right? And then some. So there's energies, whether they are in a group together and know each other, and or they're scattered around in the seen and unseen. So this is both in the seen and unseen. You have energies that has been trying to stop your flow, stop your movement forward here. And when we ask what are they doing to, they're trying to target your divine inheritance. They're trying to target, so they're targeting your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. And I'm hearing they're targeting all chakras, but they're mainly targeting your lower three so that they can close your roads and make you infertile. And then I'm also hearing too that they're trying to blindfold you with your third eye. But those are being targeted, they're not as targeted as the lower ones. All right. So be mindful. So if you guys are experiencing losses or stagnancy or whatever the case may be, it is not your imagination. There is some foolery going on in the spiritual realm, and in some cases for you guys in the physical realm too. All right. See, not a Pentacles. This is the slowest moving card, Pentacle card in this motherfucker. And this is in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. So these could be energies you fought in some cases that you fell out with. Some energies you may not know, but still, this is still wrong. All right. So they're spying on you so these are energies that's not just spying on you, they're spying on you to see if their womb magic, if their infertility magic is working to steal your divine inheritance. They're trying to see if it's working. Damn, y'all be careful. Look at the Eight of Pentacles with the Four of Swords in reverse. So if you feel like you haven't been able to get that much rest, it's because they're up working. They're up trying to put work on your womb, your sacral chakra, whether you're male, female, non-binary. And the impact that it's having is on your divine inheritance, your connections, your ability to your divine blueprint of yourself. All of that is your currency. So this isn't the first rodeo of this energy coming, now with the fact that it still is. And baby, they watching from the seen and unseen to see how this is playing out and working. And they're watching you from your social media accounts. Hey, how's this working? Ooh, how's their hair looking? Oh, let's write that down. How's their skin looking? Oh, let's write that down. How's their how often are they posting? They were posting more often last month than they were this month. Ooh, it must be working. Let's write that down. Right? How they're keeping tabs on you. This is how they're assessing you. Y'all saw my message. Y'all saw my post I made. If y'all watching this some years down the line, I basically made a post that because I became aware that mugs, I was doing some things. I had some things to do. And so and that happens sometimes, fluctuations. People got shit to do. But I guess they have been sending I already know black magic is a part of the territory and the spirit, that doesn't make it right. At the same time, I had got wind. I became aware from my spirit team in other ways that I was also being spied on, because I already knew I was being gang stalked and targeted. Nothing new. Doesn't make it okay. It's nothing new. I was already aware. But they told me, hey, another reason why they're doing this is because they're trying to assess you to see how shit is working. Now, I'm a part of the collective. And so that means when you're a part of the collective and things are happening on a systemic basis, that means you're not the only one it's happening to, though they would like for you to think that so you can feel like you're alone. Well, I'm here to tell you, sweethearts, no, you're not alone. It's happened to me too, from those bitter betties in the seen and unseen that's tried to jack my shit. All right? So be aware, guys. The dark galactic beings, entities, they are working through people. They are making people jealous. And let me tell you something. We can't give the dark side all the credit, right? People have to heal their wounds so that the dark side can't press on them. Right? These energies have not healed their wounds. So they're operating from thievery. Not that that makes it okay, right? Or you are, whatever side of the story that you're on, all right? So put yourself inside the story as you see fit. Four of Swords in reverse. Some of y'all, Knight of Wands. Somebody could, this is giving me like a house vibe. Make sure nobody stole a house from you or stole some type of property. So I did a spiritual birth. It was a silent one. Make sure nobody played around and stole some sort of physical property from you in some way, shape, or form here. That's what just came up. Because this is a part of your divine inheritance too. Whether this has already trickled down for you, or something that needs to, because it's something you need to find out. All right. Dang, honey. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks, sweetheart. So they're trying to tamper with your divine inheritance. So What this means is when you are aware that somebody's trying to tamper with your divine inheritance, you need to be careful. You need to be mindful of how you look, in a sense of nobody's perfect. So I'm not going to say that you're not going to have dry skin. I'm not going to say that you not going to have, because you still have to contribute the elements of the weather and all the other shit. But you need to be mindful of how you how you look, just in case they sending any beauty magic to you to target your currency. You need to pay attention to like if you're losing anything, like having losses in your life, and what's causing it. Are you constantly having stomach aches? Are you constantly having sacral chakra issues? Are you having troubles with your... Pay attention, and then pay attention to what's happening to you spiritually, and pay attention to how it's trickling down in the physical realm, because that will tell you what they're doing and what they're targeting. And when you realize that, then you come back, that you take your energy back from the areas that they're targeting. Even if it's a tug of war, they want to take, you take it back. They want to take, you take it back. That's your energy. It's your birthright. One person is in the right, the other person is in the wrong, even if it's a being. But they won't tell you that. That's why we're here. And enforce divine spiritual law. You may not be able to take this to physical law yet, but you can take it to divine headquarters. They won't tell you that either. And then make sure you spiritually sign, so they won't go behind your back after you've had a court session to try to tamper with the shit. Ask me how I know. Thank you. We have gifts. Lord, the light. Look, I gotta get my what you call this in. So embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. See, you are a gift to the goddamn world. You're a gift to the galaxy. All right, God created you as medicine, and these motherfuckers was trying to destroy you. Can you imagine energies and other galactic beings of love and life from different galaxies and planets and stuff like that, waiting to receive medicine because they need help, and motherfuckers over here trying to destroy the help that God created to help? Hey, can you imagine everybody knowing that you were part of the reason why they haven't gotten their help yet? Talk about burning bridges. No, you was attacking us, and so you was the hold up. You was the reason why we didn't get this. You was the reason why we didn't get that. Can you imagine being a talk of the town because your ass was too busy trying to sabotage somebody that you caused everybody in the galaxy harm? Can you imagine everybody knowing that you did too, no matter how much you try to lie, because everybody saw you and sees you actively still doing, which is then causing a delay for everybody else? Your enemies is choking. We have gambling. Bets on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result. Dreams of hitting the jackpot, but often ends up with empty pockets. Feels trapped in a slot machine cycle and hopes for a lucky break. So some of you guys could feel like, dang, when is something going to happen for me? Like, you feel like you keep trying. I mean, I know that they did this example in like a slot machine example. This could be in the case of like your business. Like, you feel like you keep trying your business, or you feel like you keep trying your projects, or you feel like you keep trying for a child. All the above, right? You feel like you keep trying in some type of area of your life, and it's just not working. It's just not giving. It's just not reaping a result or enough of. All right, this is you are getting a gift. Okay, something is for you. You are meant to have that child. You are meant to have that business. You are meant to start that project. You are meant to go forward and make those connections. It's these energies that's purposely trying to make it seem like it's not, because you are here to help so many. or whatever your idea is, or whatever your business is, or whatever your project is, or whatever you're trying to give birth to, is here to help so many. And when you're dealing with energies that's trying to sabotage many, of course they're going to try to attack what's supposed to be the help, even if it's in human form. But you have to be aware that this is what they're trying to do. No, it doesn't make it okay. So, and make sure you cherish yourself. Just because motherfuckers don't value you, you make sure you value yourself. You make sure you treat yourself as a goddamn gift. Just because motherfuckers don't want you to shine your light don't mean you ain't bright. They hate some hating ass motherfuckers. Thank you. We have independence. So, realizing the need for a change and striving for karmic justice, experiencing loneliness despite physical presence. So, it's like, y'all digging for information. You see this her with the show. Y'all digging for information. Y'all trying to figure out why. Why is shit like this? Why is shit still like this? It's because motherfuckers are trying to target your divine inheritance. All right? They was trying to target your ability to be independent. Because it's like they knew, if you have the funding to do this, if you give birth to this, if you do that, they felt like you was going to supersede them. They felt like you was going to overpower them. They felt like the matrix was going to be no more. Because whatever God put you here for, you were meant to override the system, the matrix. You were meant to restore order. You were to everything. Okay? Not just on a personal basis, though you did come here to help your bloodlines and so on and so forth. This is on a galactic level too here. Casanova in reverse. So the energies that was supposed to help you betrayed you. That's who some of these motherfuckers is. And some of these very energies guys was supposed to use, God was trying to use to help you, harmed you. Because for these energies to be this close to do this, I command in God's name to close up our protocols at a bit over energy stolen from me in front of God. Yahweh, Yeshua, will and clone and continue to come on. So it is. We may seem different on the surface, but underneath my mask, we are more similar than you think. I wish I could show you the real me. So we have social masks. So this is the energy that they wear a mask, right, to hide themselves, their true colors, when really their healed side would match your healed side, but somebody hasn't healed, and you're not obligated to wait. And after the trying to steal your life, your divine inheritance, that's your life. That's the package that God sent you here to use, right? Peeping. It's all this is all your enemies are gonna be able to do. They gonna have no access to you. They're gonna be able to watch you through a motherfucking peephole because of what they did to you, and whoever these are, your family members, friends, lovers, past co-workers, whatever. You to somebody else, and this is you being well relaxed, restored with your divine inheritance, and double for your trouble since they had the audacity. Okay, so that's what we got for you guys. If you guys would like to book a personal reading, feel free to do so via the website link that's in the description box below. Feel free to also check out our other products and services that we have to offer, and social media links with the links down in the description box below. Thank you all for your love and support here. To truly appreciate it. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.